Welcome back. But if this is your first time, I'm Kyle and I am one half of the Wandering Shores. So are you looking for an amazing boondocking opportunity outside of Valley of Fire State Park and only about 1 hour outside of Las Vegas? Well, I've got a lot to show you here at what they refer to as Poverty Flats or Snowbird Mesa. Welcome to Snowbird Mesa. As you can see, there is a lot of desert camping opportunities out here. I'm standing in the middle of State Route 169. North of us is the town of Overton. South of us is Lake Mead Recreation Area, and even beyond that is Henderson, Nevada, which is a suburb of Las Vegas. This is called 169 right here, but once it hits Lake Mead Recreation Area, it turns into 167. But I'm going to show you, this one's going to be a little bit different because most of the stuff I'm going to take you through is going to be through use of the drone. There's no real purpose to drive out here. You can kind of see generally what you're looking at, but there are several spots throughout the area, and there are spots beyond, closer down to Valley of Fire State Park, that I'm going to show you on a Google review. But right now I'm going to take you up in the drone. I'm going to fly over this area and give you a general idea of what you're looking at. It's good for rigs of any size, easily get in and out of here. During the day, this road is kind of noisy, but at night it really settles down. So if you're real sensitive to noise, I'd definitely try to park further off the road than we have. We opted with our friends to park right here along the edge outside of Overton, Nevada. And I'm going to take you up in the drone now and show you what it's got to offer, and then I'm going to take you inside and show you on Google Maps and talk about, most importantly, everybody wants to know, what are the resources available in the area. You've got good options when it comes to trash, dump, and most importantly, I guess, water. Do you enjoy free camping and boondocking across the United States? Well, we've got a lot more for you. If you haven't already, checked out thewanderingshores.com, and we have an interactive Google map there where you can see all of the spots we've done campsite reviews of, as well as things to do in the area. So check us out. All right, welcome inside, everyone. I want to kind of go over the services that are available in the area here by Poverty Flats and Snowbird Mesa. I also want to share with you a few of the other great camping opportunities that are in that general area where Valley of Fire State Park is, and about an hour outside of Vegas. So as you can see, here's the state of Nevada. Down here in the southeast corner, you're going to find Overton. They're in the Mawapa Valley right there. And these hearts are the boondocking spots. These stars are going to be resources available. So let's first start with an overview of the actual boondocking area. I know we showed you guys some in the actual flyover with the drone, but as you're coming out of Overton, which is right here, you're going to come down, and the first two that you're going to hit are going to be Snowbird Mesa and Poverty Flats. A lot of websites actually refer to these as the same location, and they really are. I mean, it's all the same entry road. This area right here, this gravel parking lot, that's actually where we camped. But as you can see here on the map, and again, you can find this map on the wanderingshores.com. interactive map is available. But you can even see here in the photo, the overview, the satellite view, you can see RVs parked all in that area. So you've got some camping here, you've got camping over there, you've got camping right here. This is a power station that's in the video, so as a point of reference. And then up on top of Sand Mine Road is where they refer to Snowbird Mesa, overlooking over towards Overton. So this is the whole boondocking area, as you can see, is pretty extensive. One of the other spots, if you go a little bit further south here on 167/169, you're going to come to Sand Canyon Road. And you can boondock in here. This is a pretty amazing boondocking spot as well. And if you have rig capable of doing it, you can actually go pretty deep out here and find some amazing boondocking here on this BLM land. Then, even a little bit further south, we're going to refer to something as Stewarts Point, or Stewart Point. It's probably about 5 or 6 miles, maybe 7, south of the Snowbird Mesa, but it's really a lot closer to Valley of Fire State Park, which is right there. That's the road. But here is Stewarts Point, and there is a lot of boondocking, as you can see right there. So that's another viable option. And again, as I always do, I'm going to put the GPS locations in the video description, so please check those out. I will also, based on a recommendation of one of you in our Wander Squad, I'm going to start trying to put QR codes up on the screen, because so many people, according to the YouTube algorithm, actually watch the videos from their TV or on their TV. So I'm going to be trying to put QR codes for the very first time in this video. So let me know how it works out. Please scan those, make sure they work. If there's an issue, you know, please give me a heads up. Now, let's talk about services available in the area. Most of the services that are available in the area are going to be out in Overton. So let's zoom in on the town of Overton. Again, you're only probably 15-20 minutes south of Overton when you're camped here at Snowbird Mesa or Poverty Flats. But there is Overton Wildlife Management Area. I just mentioned this because there is some boondocking there. If I remember correctly, I think the stay is somewhere around 5 or 7 days. But check that out on Campendium. But that is another option that's just south of Overton, almost in Overton proper. But as you go a little bit further north, you're looking for groceries. Lynn's grocery store is going to be your best option. They actually, for being a small town grocery store, have a huge selection, and I highly suggest you download the app because they have great coupons available as well. So check that out. If you're looking to do laundry, the laundry room right there in Overton is an option. And again, GPS coordinates in the video description. Now, let's talk about water. There is a community park right here. Let me see if it's called Overton Park Courts. And right by the pavilion, right as you drive in, right there, you can see, I'll zoom in, is a water fountain. That water fountain has a spigot in it. Now, from there to the parking lot, which is right here, is about 80 feet. So we had 100 feet of hose that we used. We kind of combined everything that our friends had and got one big long hose. But that you can fill it up. You can fill up pitchers or buckets, whatever, right at the actual spigot. But if you want to fill up a bladder or your actual RV, you're going to want to have at least 100 feet of hose in order to reach out there in order to get water. Now, let me take you and show you a few of the other options when it comes to services available. Let's go south of Poverty Flats down towards Stewarts Point. Now, there's the entrance to Stewarts Point Road right there, but Blue Point Spring Trailhead, great resource. Let me take you down on the ground and see if I can go to Street View. As you can see, there are, what do you call those? Free dumpsters. So, of course, that's always a big thing that you're looking for when you're boondocking. So there are dumpsters available there at that trailhead. I'm assuming they're there year-round. We were there in November, and they were there and very usable. Then if you go just a little bit further south, you're going to come down here. This is Echo Bay Campground. Now, the interesting thing about Echo Bay Campground is they have a dump station and potable water available for free. Now, this turn right here is really, really sharp. So just keep that in mind. You might want to assess that. Let me see if I can take you on the ground there and kind of show you what that looks like. Let me spin you around as you enter here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from here, folks, but this is a pretty, you know, sharp turn if you're trying to get a big RV in there. Obviously, if you have buckets or a poop wagon or something, you're going to be in much better shape. But the reason I say that as far as that turn is concerned is a lot of times this gate is closed, so you can't like make a loop and come back around. But you know, if you are able to make that turn with a small turning radius, that is a good option. And that is free. Free water, free dump. Can't beat that. Now, let me back out here a little bit further and just kind of give you an overview. The Valley of Fire State Park is a great option. There is a campground in Valley of Fire State Park right here near Rock Arch. And The caveat there is that I imagine you could probably dump there, but you have to pay $15 for out of state and I think $10 for in state, based on your license plate, to get into the park. So I didn't leave that really as much of a resource, but I hope this overview, not interview, hope this overview is helpful. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, click the notification bell, and really, I'd appreciate it if you'd like the video. If you really need more information, we boondock 95% of the time. Check out thewanderingshores.com, where we have an interactive map of all of our close to 100 campsite reviews that we've done in our over 4 years on the road. Thanks, everyone. See you next week. Do you enjoy free camping and boondocking across the United States? Well, we've got a lot more for you. If you haven't already, checked out thewanderingshores.com, and we have an interactive Google map there where you can see all of the spots we've done campsite reviews of, as well as things to do in the area. So check us out.